All right. You go ahead. Thank you.
Hello.
Hello.
How are you guys?
Good. How are you?
Excellent.
I am fantastic. Your seat heater's on, but feel free to adjust anything that you like. The seat heaters work, definitely.
You don't mind me record, do you?
Nope, not at all. I think.
Let's go.
I think someone's door is open.
I'll check my one.
There we go. All right. I'm Shelby.
Shelby Hall,
Shelby Hall.
the one and only.
Well, I'd like to think so, but.
I'm Daniel Nobody.
I'm Jacob Nobody. Yeah.
Nice to meet you. Do you have a Bronco on order?
Yes.
Oh, cool.
Hopefully, it's going to be a 2022.
Yeah.
I'm in the queue, but
Yeah.
excited about it.
What do you have? What are you ordering?
I'm wanting a Badlands. We'll go Black Diamond if that doesn't work out, but this is the plan.
Well, this is a Badlands.
Yeah.
Obviously. It does have the Sasquatch package with the Lux interior, but this is the 2.3 liter engine.
Oh, okay. Cool.
I am definitely getting one. I just have to pay off the tractor first here in the next couple months, and then I'm also I think I'm going to wait until the third package, the trim package comes out, the alleged warthog.
No comment.
I don't know anything about it.
I know. I believe that. I'm just saying that's where I'm
The
at.
alleged. Yeah, it does sound pretty rad, for sure.
Because if I buy one of these now and then try and upgrade later, I have a feeling I'll be selling the said Bronco to pay for my divorce.
Oh, well then, yeah, that's not fun.
You and me too, man. Yeah, I was all two-door, but we got a baby on the way, so four-door it is.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
The two-door is awesome. It's really fun to drive. It's really nimble, but it has like no cargo space. So the four-door definitely gives you that extra room.
For sure.
I have a 13-year-old son who's with autism, and he loves anything that goes fast and roller coasters and anything open air. So that was one of the things we were going to be getting was an open air vehicle for our next vehicle.
So are you getting the soft top?
I'll probably still get the molded in color hardtop.
Yeah.
But you know, just being able to remove it, you know, will be a big thing for us.
Yep. Well, that modular top is really, it's easy to take off. You know, you can have just one section or both fronts, and it's not very heavy. So, like, my height is the thing that I'm only 5'2", so that's a little bit of the challenge. But like the weight of it is very easy to take off.
I'm impressed with how quiet the soft top is right now.
Yeah, me too.
That's
This is
impressive.
the first soft top that I had driven, and you can totally have a conversation. It's not flapping around.
Really smooth ride too. I mean, this ride's. I've got an F-150, and this is way smoother than that.
So with the Lux package, obviously it's got all the bells and whistles. It's got the 12-inch screen, electric seats with the leather trim, heated seats, heated steering wheel. It's got the fully wired switch bar. We've got all the hero switches, stay bar disconnect, front and rear lockers, trail turn assist, and then that's your option to turn advanced track off.
Awesome. Daniel, you got plenty of room back there?
Oh, more than plenty.
You care if I scoot back just a little?
Oh, go for it.
It's on the side.
Oh, it's on the side.
Yeah.
Got the Lux package here, so it's probably electric.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, just noticed that. You good now?
Yeah, I'm fine. I still got another 3 inches if you need more space.
How tall are you, Daniel?
6'2".
Oh, wow. I'm 6 foot, so that's pretty impressive.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, the only issue I have with being back here being 6'2" is my eye line is almost right level with the
You're right. With the bar.
with the bar
The
coming
roll bar, yeah.
The bar right here.
Yeah. But as far as space and comfort, I'm great.
You are the first person to mention that, but absolutely, I see.
I mean, it'd be better if I could, if my head was about down here, but it's all give and take.
Yeah.
Engineering can only take you so far.
Man, this is nice. I feel like I've watched every video to come out since July, and it's still nothing to being in one.
This was my first time seeing the Oxford White, and I love it. As soon as I saw it pull up, I was like, sorry guys, I'm calling that one. I want it for the week. I thought Race Red was my favorite until I saw this, and so now it's Oxford White, Race Red. And I love the Cactus Gray, but so does everybody else.
Is that the Cactus Gray or is that the Area 51?
That one's Area 51. So this model in particular has 7 different goat modes. So you adjust the goat modes with the dial, and the dash screen will tell you which mode you're in. So I'm going to go ahead and keep it in normal mode, just so you can see how it behaves in 2-wheel drive.
Okay.
I hate it when it turns itself off. So you can adjust that.
Wow. It's just soaking up the bumps.
Yeah.
This little bit of rainy weather we've had will make this fun too.
Yeah.
Get a little bit of.
Get just enough to make it damp.
Tomorrow it's supposed to be super rainy.
Yeah, those guys will really be in the mud tomorrow. Holy cow.
And then you can change through the different modes on the fly. So I'm going to go ahead and put it into mud and ruts, which you'll see it turns on the front-facing camera, it locks the rear differential, and it puts us in 4-wheel drive.
Wow. This is amazing.
And you can really feel a difference in how the vehicle behaves through the different modes. It changes the throttle response, the steering input, it changes the ABS system, the stability system. Like it's really incredible.
Yeah, this is awesome.
Oh.
My wife would be freaking out right now. I kind of wish she was with us.
Like a good freaking out?
No.
Okay.
She always tells me I drive too fast anyways as it is. Well, not so much. I don't drive too fast for her mostly, but and our twisty, curvy roads.
Yes. So I am gonna put it. We're gonna go through like a rock section. So I am gonna put it in the rock crawl mode. But that puts us in for low. So when you're toggling between high range and low range, you do have to put it in neutral.
Sure.
Which, if you forget or whatever, like it prompts you, it tells you. So again, I'm just gonna toggle through the different modes until I find rock crawl. Tells you 4x4 shift in progress. You felt that was the stay bar disconnecting, and then it locks the rear differential. The cool thing though that I love about it is you can override the drivetrain at any time. So say you really like the shifting points for like mud and ruts, what we were just in,
Right.
but you don't want the rear diff locked, you can totally override it. So as a driver, you are really in full control. So like a novice person can jump in and be like, I don't know, like when would you lock the rear diff? You just put it in the mode that is appropriate for the terrain and the truck knows.
Wow.
So, if you're allowed to answer the question, I'm not sure, but how many of these things has Ford broken over the course of this year's tour?
None that I know of. I will tell you, so these are all pre-production. So definitely there's times where we're like, oh, okay, we push that button and it's not working.
Go ahead, Shelby. I want to watch you go up there.
So the stay bar is disconnected right now.
Yep. And then I kind of like to use this camera.
There's some big rocks.
It is actually from the side mirrors.
Wow.
And then I'm going to lock the front diff.
That's amazing.
Just like that, right?
Wow.
Yes,
That's insane.
Incredible.
It just crawled over it like a goat.
Just super chill, right? Like, just like nothing.
I don't even think we slipped wheels on that.
So Baja Mode is my favorite. I am a desert racer, but it's not like the best for this terrain, but I like it because it keeps this camera up. So you have a choice here. This is the 360 camera. That's the front-facing camera. That's the fisheye. I think this one's really cool for what we're about to do. So I put it in Baja Mode. It put us back in 4 high. Obviously, nothing's illuminated, so all of the differentials are open. The stay bar is reconnected.
This is a great trail.
Yeah, it's fun.
It kind of reminds me of the logging roads back home.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Sweet. So now we get to watch him. So this is where we get to use my favorite feature, the trail turn assist. Prior to coming to Tennessee, we have done all of our events out west. So we've been like in the dunes and wide open areas.
Sure.
So I've always used trail turn assist in the sand, where I have renamed it the donut mode because it makes the most perfect donuts. Oh man.
Bronco Sport is heading up the trail.
Okay, well, we're gonna make it. We're gonna make it in one turn. So I want to lock the front diff, so I'm gonna manually put it in 4 low. Lock that. Turn on trail turn. There, you could kind of see it there. All right, let's see if we can do it in one.
Holy cow. Like a pro.
Oh, yeah!
Holy cow.
Isn't that crazy?
Oh my goodness.
That's so cool. So for real, this was the first experience I had of actually using trail turn to turn on the trail. Like before, I was just doing donuts with it, which is sweet also.
Right.
But I was like, holy guacamole! Like that's what it does. That's insane. You know, like we don't have trails that are. I mean, obviously we do, but I do a lot more desert stuff where you're not really having to do tight turns like that. So that blew my mind. I love it. Do you guys want to take a photo or trade front and back?
Yeah. Yeah, you can sit up front, Daniel.
I can take photos of you guys if you want. Or... So I'm only 5'2", and I mean this is like fully adjustable. The steering wheel, of course, goes up and down, but it also telescopes in and out, which I really like.
One thing I was saying yesterday, that Ford has copied off the Jeeps is the outward swinging tailgate. I wish it folded down. And since you're 4'2", or not 4 foot, you're 5'2".
Basically 4'2".
My wife's 4'10", so that's the reason why I get that tongue tied. Is I'd like to see like a spring assisted Baja style tire mount on the rear bumper. And maybe where the light is, have it mounted on a steel plate, and the backside of it be like a rubberized step, and be like spring assisted.
Oh.
Oh, I love that Velocity Blue.
Me too.
That's probably what I'll get.
I'm a green person myself, so that's one thing I'm really disappointed about.
Well, I heard a green is coming out.
Yeah.
I don't know what the green looks like, but it's a hue of green.
So now, do you have one on order? Or?
I don't yet. I don't yet. I honestly didn't know which one I wanted.
Hard to decide.
Very hard to decide, and I didn't know if I wanted a 2-door or a 4-door, and it was pretty overwhelming to try and make a decision. So now that I've had an opportunity to drive them, I think I just need one of each. And then speaking of telescoping, while we're waiting for him, the sun visor is also telescoping, which maybe seems kind of lame to bring that up, but it's like these little things that you don't really realize is, kind of like a creature of comfort until you go to use it, and you're like someone. I don't fit in a lot of vehicles, and so having something that's so adjustable is really means something to me.
Yeah.
So like coming over the rise, that's so awesome to have.
Oh yeah. That's what always pulls me back to to the Badlands from the Black Diamond, is the option to have the 12-inch screen.
Yep. It's so nice.
If I could just get the high package in the Black Diamond, that would be done.
Alright, so for this little descent here, I'm going to show you the trail control. Super easy to enable it. You just hit the middle button and then you control it just like cruise control with set. So the point of it is to keep you at a slower speed when you're going downhill or
Sure.
anywhere, but I mean, really, you're going to use it going downhill. So you can hear it where it's actually activating the brake. And it's really awesome. It's very helpful when you're in loose terrain. When you're braking yourself and then you release the brake a little bit, the vehicle automatically gains momentum just from gravity. So the vehicle using its own power to keep it at a certain speed just keeps the vehicle so much more stable. And then to deactivate it, you just hit that middle button.
Awesome.
And you can manually shift also. You just bring the lever all the way back to the end. And then it has, you shift from the side, on the left side, which I personally wish it had paddles, but
Yeah, that would have been nice, like the Raptor.
yeah, maybe.
Maybe that alleged warthog will have those.
Yeah.
Maybe. Just maybe. They might be saving that for a Ford Performance thing, you know.
True.
I have to say, I like the Mick tops a lot more than I thought I would.
Really? Why did you think you wouldn't?
I wasn't happy with choosing the gray over just a black top.
Oh, yeah.
But seeing them in person, they really match well with the fenders and the bumper and everything. Actually, I think I'm happy with Mick. I was gonna wait for a painted top, but it looks really sharp and save some money.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not only that, but I'd say it'll wear a lot better too if you're actually planning to drive.
Oh, absolutely. Don't have to worry about waxing the top.
Okay, so we're gonna try and do this. Last time I did it, like I said, it's
Holy
pre-production. The stay bar wouldn't connect or disconnect. So let's see if we can get it to work this time. So I know that I have to lock the front diff to make it up this. So again, I just manually put it in for low.
Now, are we in rock crawl mode or
Nope, we're just in Baja mode.
Baja? Okay.
Which at this point doesn't really make any difference because all I want to do is have the ability to lock the front diff.
Sure.
So I did have to put it in low range. And then I'm going to put this one on so that I can see. All right. So I really hope it works this time. Dang it. I don't know. Let's see if I put it in. I don't know why this one doesn't want to do it. So sorry, guys.
No problem.
It's the pre-production deal.
I've seen it work in plenty of videos.
Well, and you did get to just see it like from outside the vehicle there.
Yeah, I saw the Badlands in front of us do it. That was pretty cool. That's one thing I'm still trying to convince myself of is, am I actually going to off-road with this thing or just let it be a pavement princess?
I have a feeling my wife's going to have a say in that.
Yeah.
Probably going to be a pavement princess till she's paid for. Then all bets are off.
All bets are off. curious to see how it all behaves tomorrow when it rains so much. I don't think there will be any issues other than that trail turn assist area.
Oh
I
yeah.
don't know how slippery that'll get.
Well, the more it's used, the more it'll get rutted out too.
For sure.
Now, did Ford build this trail, or is this another trail locally?
So it is private land. And the team that Ford hired, like us drivers, they come out and they scope it and they create the route. So I know that they did some work to it, like they brought the rocks in and whatnot.
Right.
But most of this was here.
Like I said, it kind of reminds me of a logging trail road, so I imagine at some point it probably was used for something similar.
Ground clearance is great.
Yeah, it's not bad. I think it's about a foot, maybe?
That'd be great.
And then I'm just putting it back into two-wheel drive as we roll.
Really impressed with the 2.3. Yeah?
I know, yeah, it's really not bad.
It seems like everyone on the forums is like, well, if I get a 2.3, then I'm definitely getting a manual, or 2.7, I get an auto. So this is kind of a unique combo, I guess.
Yes. I actually didn't realize it was the 2.3 when I first jumped in it. I did think, I was like, something seems different about it, but maybe it's just because it's new. And
Right.
And then after our first run, I was like, okay, what? Something is different. Talked with it, and I was like, oh, it's the 2.3. Wow, okay. But really, the only time I notice is climbing. Like after we did the rock section, you have to really stay in it for it to keep its speed.
Mm-hmm.